Good morning there. My name is Dave, and I am the Waddling weight loss guy. This is episode one. The Waddling weight loss guy, the name kind of comes there because, well, I have a bad knee. I'm attempting, or really, I'm going to try to lose some weight. And because of the bum knee and being overweight, I kind of waddle a little bit when I walk. So, that might have a little something to do of why I would like to lose some weight. I'm 38 years old. I currently sit right about 385 pounds. I'm about 5'11", so I have a lot of weight that I need to lose in order to get healthy, just to live a little bit more normal, fun, and active life. I like doing things like golf or playing slow pitch with friends, and when you're extremely overweight, it makes it very hard. And I'd like to live a little longer and not have a short life from a heart attack, or have a bunch of ailments that kind of plague my life due to being obese. And so that's why I'm really going to take a stance and try and aggressively get some of this weight off without being too aggressive and burning myself out, because it's been all too often that many of us go through we're going to try and get that weight off, and we're hitting the gym every single day. We're taking this, we're taking that supplement, we're on this diet or that diet, it lasts maybe 2-3 months, and you see great results, and suddenly you're like, I'm burned out, and it's back to Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and drinking Coors Light in the garage while you're working on projects, and filling yourself with those empty calories. And so those are all things that I'm guilty of, all things that I've been through. So through this journey, you see I don't have a shirt on. You won't have to see me without a shirt on too often, but some of the things that I'm going to do is try to incorporate a healthier diet. So not really dieting, but just kind of change the way that I eat. I'm gonna try and shoot for a protein dense diet where I'm sitting somewhere between 150 to 200 grams of protein per day. I realistically would like to be around that 2,000 mark on calories, but I'm not going to start monitoring my calories anytime soon. I just want to make some of the simple changes before I really start monitoring my calories, my caloric intake. I just know as long as I'm not eating out, multiple times a day, and, having a couple beers every, in the evenings, and, a bunch of them on the weekends and stuff like that. And I should be pretty good, and also staying away from the sweets. I love a nice piece of cake. So really going to try and focus on not eating out, eating whole foods, and those that are protein dense. And I'm really good at cooking on the grill and smoking things on my smoker. So chickens and things of that nature shouldn't be an issue for myself to procure. Also coming up with some interesting ways to really incorporate a lot of protein in my diet. There will be a couple of supplements that I go ahead and try and use, and I'll talk about those and go over what they are and why I'm using them. By no means am I sponsored by any supplement companies. These aren't paid ads, or none of these items obviously have been sent to me, because nobody knows who I am and nobody wants to send me anything anyway. Or probably wants the 385 pound fat guy to represent their brand. But I will talk about a few of the ones that I use, and I'll start right now real quick. The Fairlife protein, get these at Sam's Club. 30 grams of protein, 150 calories. What I like about these, they're not the cheapest one on the market, but they don't just sit in the fridge or sit on the shelf. They fly off the shelf in my house because they're really good. The Fairlife protein, it is absolutely delicious. I love these. They taste just like chocolate milk. I have no problem drinking these. It's better than the chalky shake you try and mix up from most buckets of whey protein. And there'll be a few that here before too long I start to use that we talk about, so I can easily get that protein count up. But as of right now, these Fairlifes are my primary go-to, and they're quick and easy and convenient, but they taste just like chocolate milk, and they're absolutely delicious. Getting my aminos in is extremely important, and also having some energy. I've been very guilty of being on shift work or working long hours and, running the gas station and grabbing a slice of pizza and a bunch of energy drinks to get myself through the day. And so with that, Optimum Nutrition's Amino Energy, this Concord grape flavor is absolutely delicious. Absolutely love it. It's great. If I just need a little bit of sustained energy, I'll have, one or two scoops of that, and it, gives me a nice easy pickup. If I want to use it like a pre-workout, I'll do 3 to 4. It'll give me a jolt, and I'm ready to go for hours. So the stuff is fantastic. I've taken it before, so that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna keep incorporating it. Plus, like I said, it's delicious, and you can mix it with other things that really make a difference. As I mentioned, I want a very protein-dense diet. One thing I've never been good at is eating a lot of vegetables. My wife or my mom, whoever, has always really tried to push them, down my throat. I'm not a good eater of them, and if I am eating them, there's generally some ranch or some sort of veggie dip with them, but I'm just not good at eating veggies. I don't mind steamed veggies, but generally if I'm eating steamed veggies, especially broccoli, there's like some cheddar on them or something. So that's always been something that's hard for me. You're really missing a lot of nutrients that you need, especially when you're trying to, lose weight and increase physical activity. You're working to burn more than you have coming in. So, you're missing a lot of nutrients from, vegetables. So this right here, Amazing Greens Superfood. This is a recommendation for me from my cousin Edmund. He is a fitness and dietitian professional, and this is something that he has always been a big fan of. I've actually seen him use it several times, just when I was hanging out with him, and he's a pretty awesome guy when it comes to fitness and knows this stuff. And this is a big recommendation that he has, so I'm gonna use this to kind of supplement some nutrients. And then, honestly, ever since COVID happened, I've had the immune system of like an infant. Like, it has been absolutely terrible. But previous to COVID, I never got sick, and if I did, it was just a bad cold. I'll take some Dayquil, get to work, and get over it. Now it's every time I get sick, I'm down for 2 to 3 days, and it happens so much more frequently than it ever happened in the past. It's not cool because I have a life to live. I have work that needs to get done at work. I don't like using my PTO time to waste on. To waste on being sick when I'm just lying in bed, just feeling terrible. So I read quite a few reviews. Primal Harvest, Primal Immune Defense. I don't know anything about this product other than the reviews that I read. A lot of people said really good things about it. Hope it works. It wasn't the cheapest, but I've also bought more expensive, and it worked. If it works, it is worth every penny. This is what the capsules look like. So 2 of those a day is what the recommendation is. So that's what I will be doing. Hopefully it helps out with that whole immune issue that I've been talking about. As I mentioned, I won't make you see me without my shirt on too often, but if I'm making some gains and things here in the future, I might show some pictures or take a video in front of a mirror so that way you can see kind of some of the progress. But I'm not really big on y'all having to see the big old gut and man boobs and back fat on me, because nobody wants to see that. But it is what it is, and it's kind of part of all of this. But I'll show you a quick profile picture of me. So you see, I got the big gut, got the man boobs, got back fat, the stretch marks. Not real proud of what I've let myself become, but hey, it's all about wanting to do something. And I feel that I have the drive. There's a lot of different methods that I'll be trying, especially over the next 90 days. My big goal is to actually, within the first 60 days of this, to try and get down somewhere in the neighborhood of losing 10% body weight, which would be 38.5 pounds. I feel that's very doable, just because I do have a lot of weight on me that needs to come off and can come off. I will be incorporating exercise. I'll be talking about some of those workouts that I do. They'll be very low impact and not hard, because I haven't worked out hardly at all over the past several years, and so it's going to be painful. And as I mentioned, I have a bum knee, kind of have bad back, and have bad shoulders from doing athletics growing up and things of that nature, and some of the jobs that I've had over the years. But this is definitely going to be a big push. But I have a really good support system in my family, and I currently have a lot of drive. Today is the 17th of December, I believe. Today's the 17th of December. And so, or 17th of January, 2025, 17 January, 2025. I don't know why I'm still stuck in December in 2024, but Christmas already happened, and it's definitely January 2025. So, January 17th, 2025, is what today's date is. So, I will be giving you pretty frequent updates. Most videos won't be this long because I won't be talking about it. I want to keep them closer to 5 to 7 minutes, but just a quick little touch point on a couple times a week to kind of discuss what I'm going through, some of the meals, how I'm feeling, what the supplements are, helping me with. And as I add on more supplements, I'll also review the ones that we talked about, and just kind of give you, like I said, some updates and let you know how the journey's going. Thank you for tuning in.